welcome to René Paris. Super excited for today. We are going to talk about my favorite color, gray. Yes, I was talking about grays earlier, and I just wanted to, now everyone knows that I don't wear my bio hair, but I did want to draw attention to the most fabulous grays that, oh my goodness, I can't even tell you how many grays we have at René Paris. So again, I'm Daniela, educator for Aderans, and I am going to show you 4 of my favorite grays. And then I'm going to explain to you how to get to all the different grays that we carry at René Paris in all the different beautiful lines that we have. So why is gray, for me, why is gray such, what's the importance? Like, if you'll see, this is my natural hair color. I am wearing espresso, and I want you to pay close attention to under the eyes here. And the reason I'm saying that is a lot of people hesitate. A lot of my friends, a lot of family, a lot of clients, they hesitate going gray because they think that it's drab and frumpy and brittle and unattractive, and just give me a minute to change your mind. Change your mind, like I'm going to change my hair. So I'm going to start off with, and before I do that, just keep in mind that you do want to go with a new, like a taupish liner underneath whenever you go this light. You can still see some of my dark hair here, but you can also layer 2 of them together, but you want to go nude so that you can the benefit of the features of each wig. So I'm going to start off with one of my favorite colors. This is Star, the wig Star in Satin Pearl. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. This is look at how it illuminates my face. Look at how it just transforms and softens my skin. How could this be something that we do not want? Again, this is Star. I'm just going to spray this with a little bit of water. Always remember, I take these out of the box. I don't do anything to them because I want you to see exactly how you're going to get them. This is a gorgeous razor cut in Satin Pearl. This is a very fashionable color. This is like snow. The color Snow White. If you're, the original color would be like a number 60 base with the creamy blonde. Look at this color. And pearlescent highlights. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Always remember, you can just take a little bit of water. I'm going to warm up my hands and just take the flyaways. You can always change this with your René Paris hot tool. Let me show you the back here. You can add more height. I don't use product. Again, I'm saying that because you know that I use product in almost everything I wear. I use the René Paris holding spray in almost everything that I wear. However, I didn't want to modify anything because we don't modify things. We want to show them as is. What's important is this color. Again, this is Satin Pearl. This is a gorgeous color. Look how this is like natural hair. Like if I could show you my dad's hair, this is what my dad's hair looks like. Of course, this has a little bit more of a golden, creamy blonde woven through it. So it would be like our natural gray, and then maybe tiny highlights, baby lights. Isn't that gorgeous? So that's Star from the Orchid line. And then always just remember that as you go lighter or as you go gray, look at how gorgeous this is. You can just add more color in your lip color or the eye colors that you choose. Next, I'm going to show you Vero. This is absolutely a gorgeous wig. Gorgeous, gorgeous wig from René Paris. This is a trend. Look at how this graduates in color. And when we say transition gray, when I said transition earlier, if you were to have a brown base and you have like, you know, like you just want more low lights, this is a brown base with a beautiful mix of several grays. And this is the way our hair, like a lot of heads of hair, naturally, like the gray graduates in this pattern. But look at how you don't have to wait. This is just instant. I could have all these grays in an hour, in 30 minutes, the way I'm showing you. And avoid the frustration of trying to figure out how to get rid of how to go gray, how to strip it, why go through all that trouble? Look at how gorgeous these are. Look at this color. And the movement that this beautiful style has. Again, this is Vero. Let me move this back here. Look at the lace on this piece. Look at the beautiful lace. It just disappears. So many possibilities with this length. This is silver stone. Is this not gorgeous? You can pull this back. You can always pull this, twist it. You can use hair clips. If you want to see some of the other hair accessories that I use, you can go to my personal Instagram, which is @TexasWigFairy. And while I'm there and we're looking at this gorgeous style, I always share before you cut into your style, like if you love this but you wanted bangs, just remember that you can clip it before you do that. And then just drop it down. Like at least you have options. But look at this, look at the transition of gray. And the movement on this style. There is nothing frumpy about this type of gray. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely, I think anything that is, you know, current gray, the way we're designing them now, they're glamorous. They're very up to date. I always tell people, this is not like my grandma's wig. This is not like my grandma's gray either. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, this is Vero in Silverstone. You can do heat. This is heat friendly too. And then I want to show you, you know, I wear pastels all the time. I wear like pastel pink, lavender. Those are all gray bases with a little bit of a pastel color, you know, just mixed in it, kind of like a splash, if you will. I always try to explain that none of these grays are going to be, they're just so fashionable, so beautiful. And they're definitely what's happening in the salon chair. It's just much quicker. This is Win from our Noriko line. Look at this is Lilac Silver R. Let me turn this down just a little so you can see. Look at the lilac. These are just what we call baby lights, and look at the smudge root. Look how soft this is. It illuminates my skin. That's what's beautiful about lighter hair. Like as we go gray, it's beautiful. It's so soft. It's transforming. It is illuminating on our skin. And then it's just totally glamorous in seconds. And no commitment. So if you want to do several different grays in one day in 30 minutes like we are, it's a possibility. Isn't this gorgeous? So this is like a, say for instance, a 60. I always like to do our traditional colors because I have so many from people from wig shops ask me. This would be like your traditional 56 with a little bit of a baby light and a lavender. I mean, if you were in the salon, they could foil this color in, but we can do this in just seconds. Again, another fashionable, beautiful gray from René Paris. This is from the Noriko line, and this is Win in Lilac Silver R. I just want you to see. It has a really soft bang. I like where it falls. Plenty of movement. I always tell people when they're hesitant about gray or just wigs in general, they have beautiful movement. The craftsmanship of these wigs is superior. It's luxury. It just fits so nicely on the head. If you've never tried a wig, please, this is a wonderful time to try a wig, and it's a wonderful time to try gray. Find you on you can go to our locator, find you a shop, and they can help you try them on. But this is the way to go gray. Is this not gorgeous? So is there anyone that has been thinking about wanting to try gray but they haven't done it? Show me in the comments. Okay, again, this is Win in Lilac Silver R. And always remember, I'm super excited about grays, but just keep in mind all of these styles are available in other colors, and you can go to reneparis.com. There's the feature at the very top, and you can find your next look. Let me show you how that looks really quickly. This is what the page looks like. You can go up to the 3 little bars here. It says find your next look. Click on that and you can choose color right here. You choose color by color, and then you go down and it'll show you all the different colors, and you can pick a color and it's going to show you everything available in that particular color. Yes, Spellbound wigs. Yes, I totally agree with you. Lilac silver is one of my favorite colors. And I have people that I've sat in the chair, and they're in their 80s. I kid you not. And this is a requested color because there are so many people. It doesn't matter about age. Gray is a beautiful color. It has nothing to do with age. It's a color, and we have so many people that just love the snow white base, and then they just want something else. Low lights, baby lights, highlights. They just want something woven through for the dimension, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. So when I'm in the salon or at a wig store, I don't think gray with age. I just think that's the color I want to be. Awesome. Yes, bow is another beautiful style that's available in this color. So again, if you're new to wigs, we had a huge class today. If you're new to wigs, and I know some of you are watching, go to reneparis.com, look at all the different styles, and again, you can absolutely search by color, and there will be, I wish I could show you all the different grays. Please go to René Paris, the YouTube page on YouTube, and our designer Alexander is showing several other different grays. And please remember that Abby is our alopecia ambassador, Alexander's our designer, and I'm the educator. Everyone has a different perspective, and everyone has a different perspective, and it's wonderful to see how everyone else describes their favorite colors and so forth. Yes, absolutely. So let me show you the base, the cap construction of the win. This is lace front, lace part. This is new construction here. Look at how gorgeous this is. Let me show you the back here. The adjustments are in the back, and I always like to show the stretch in the style, because that is very first question I usually get is, are they comfortable? Yes, absolutely. Again, this is lace front, lace part. This is Win from the Noriko line in silver, lilac silver art. Let me show you, I'm gonna go back to Star. Let me show you the construction. Sorry about that. I get so excited I forgot to show you the construction. Here's the adjustments. This is lace. This is extended lace from here to here. These are all ready to wear. These do not require, this is very important, they do not require any type of anything other than just this and maybe your René Paris wig grip to keep it on. Very, very important, because I hear so many people frustrated that they feel like they're going to have some other type of adhesive or something, and we never suggest any type of adhesive. So again, these are ready to wear out of the box. Look at the lace. I'm gonna put this on again and show you where the lace falls. Lace front, lace part. See, this comes, I have to hide my dark hair here, but this comes all the way down here. The lace is beautiful, comes all the way from here to here. This is very important because I can't tell you how many new wig wearers we've worked with, and they have a fear of having to go through all these different steps to wear a wig, and this is it. We're beautiful with and without hair. However, I always suggest when you start wearing one, I always suggest to wear the René Paris liner or a wig cap underneath to get started, and then you can choose down the road whether you want to wear one, not wear one, because it's all about your own personal comfort. I'm going to go back to Vedro, lace front, lace part, adjustments in the back. Yes, thank you, Spellbound. These have this is coming from someone else. These have very soft lace. There are different types of lace, but this lace is wonderful, and it feels wonderful against the skin. Again, if you're just someone who isn't sure, make sure you put a liner on first, but it is very soft. Thank you for that. Very, very soft lace. Lace part, lace front. Let me try that on again so you can see how this is just absolutely beautiful. You know, a lot of times whether we're wearing a wig for fashion or for another reason, a lot of times we become frustrated because we can't keep the gray exactly the way we want it. We feel like we have to use other products to. This is what's wonderful about wigs. It's ready. It's ready for you to go. It's ready to go with you wherever life takes you. And like I said, gray is not about an age. It's a color that we love to wear. And I just wanted to take this time to show you some of my favorite grays. Now, there are many, 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 many. And one of the things that I always share is the the dark roots, the smudge root. You know, everyone says it's a gradient in the root color. That is something that we just don't ever really think about whenever we're doing our own hair. A lot of people have never even seen what it's like to have a dark root. I'll put one on in just a minute. So let me just show you my absolute favorite color. This is Merrill in number 60. So for those of you that have been in Wigs, and this is just water. Again, I always say I don't like to modify anything because I want you to see exactly how you're going to get this, how you receive it right out of the box. Isn't this gorgeous? This is just Snow White. This is Merrill from the Noriko line. Isn't this gorgeous? Isn't this just fun? Like, this is just so much fun for the holidays. I just have to, I pull my little wig cap a little further forward and hide my hair here. But look at the movement. Isn't this gorgeous? It just looks like it's natural looking. And for someone that has really dark hair like mine, it is believable for our hair to become this Snow White. My dad's is. Okay, so again, let me show you the construction. Lace part, lace front, and look at the amount of lace this has from here to here. From here to here. And like someone was sharing, someone else who wears wigs, it's very soft lace and very comfortable on the skin. Thank you. I think it's pretty too. So, okay, again, this is Merrill, number 60, meaning Snow White. And just another thing I want to remind you of is, if you're new and you're on tonight with us, you're on, well, not necessarily. I just want to remind you of the René Paris Hot Tool. I always like to, I know you hear about it all the time if you're not new, but if you're new, this is for synthetic hair. You don't have to worry about adjusting the temperature. If you wanted to smooth this out a bit, or if you wanted to take Vero and make her a little bit smoother, one button, absolutely no fear in it's for synthetic hair. It stays at 240, and that would be an absolute great gift to give someone any of these holidays, any day of the week. But since we're coming up on holidays, it would be wonderful. The other thing I want to remind you of while we're talking is during any day, but I know we do a lot of cooking during the holidays. Just remember that it's very important to keep in mind that when you open the oven door, you have to open the oven door and let that burst of air out before you approach and get whatever you're getting out. Reason being, if you open the oven door and it hits you face on, it'll singe the front of your hair. So I was wearing this the other day, and I just wanted to show you again a dark root in a gray. This is Silverstone R in Storm. I just wanted another opportunity to show you what it's like to have a smudge root gradient R. When you're looking at a color and it says R, that means rooted. When you're looking at the color chart and it has an R, this is what it means. The color is going to have a rooted, what we call smudge root in the salon, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. This is Silverstone R. Yes, I love this one. This has a little bit more hair. This would be like if you wore Sky and it grew out. But look at how gorgeous this is. How can you tell me that you would be, why hesitate going gray, correct? Again, this is just a little bit of water. Again, this is Storm. Silverstone art. Look at the graduation of gray. Let me show you the cap construction on this. Adjustments. Machine made. Plenty of stretch. I think this one is what I will sign off with. Is it possible? Yes, it is. It is possible for hair to just make you happy. Isn't it? This is just fun. I love the amount of hair, the movement. Thank you. Yes, this is just a gorgeous style. Again, today I wanted the opportunity to share with you my favorite grays. However, there are many beautiful, beautiful colors that René Paris, Noriko, Amore, all the different lines that Aderans have. So go to reneaparis.com, find a style, look and see what grays are available. If not, you can go to the locator, find your new look, pick a color, and then on the color, just tap it, and all the different styles that are available in that color come up. I hope you have fun with your grays. If you're there trying to decide, like I said, find you a wig shop that can help you try them on. This one is Win. Thank you. It is great, isn't it? Okay. If you just logged on, if you just jumped on, I'm sorry. This is Win in Lilac Silver R from our Noriko line. Look at the lilac that is just gently, so fashionably woven through this. And it is beautiful outside. I mean, I have the light here, and you can see the lilac coming through it. But I kid you not, every age, I've worked with every age, and they love this color. It's not about age. It's about the vibe you're looking for. It's what do I want in my hair. Is that not, look at this, is this not gorgeous? Have fun. Have fun with your grays. Don't hesitate going gray, because it is the thing right now. It is it's everywhere. It's in the movies. It's everywhere. This is something that you should not hesitate to do. And then when you do decide all the different grays that you're going to add to your wardrobe, send me a DM, because I want to know. Have fun. Like I said, please remember, make sure you like us, follow us, share the information, look for Abby and Alexander, and make sure you join. Make sure you go to our YouTube channel. Make sure you follow so that you always know when we're going to go live or have classes, and we will see you soon. Bye now.